Chris Dawson, how's it going, my friend? I'm about to watch the trailer for your latest trailer for the Justice League Black Suit Edition. Great idea, by the way, to be doing all this. I really love your passion. Now, Chris, can you cut me a whole movie? What? Calm down, calm down. Sorry I asked. Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here, and you are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, fans of the Snyder Cut, fellow fans of Zack Snyder, fellow fans of Zack's DCEU. We are here to celebrate being a DCEU Zack Snyder fan today, because a couple of days ago, Chris Dawson posted his latest trailer for the Justice League Black Suit Edition, and we are going to watch this trailer. We are going to read an article about it from Screen Rant, because all of a sudden yesterday we got 2 or 3 big articles about the Snyder Cut from very prominent mainstream sites, which was absolutely freaking awesome. So should we watch this together? I haven't seen it yet, so I'm very excited. I've been really busy, so I should have watched it and done a video about it earlier, but we're here now. Let's do this. What am I going to press? I'm going to press something else. Right, I'm going to press this. Right, let's go.
There's an attack coming from far away. We have to be ready. It's the end of the world. That's how it starts.
I was hoping it was going to take you longer to recover, because now I have to send you
I had a dream. So why brought you together? Hope died. I can double the card.
Right, that was awesome. Right, let me just stop this. Let me just stop that. That was Ping Pong Flicks coming on. We can't be doing that. Right. Love you, Chris, and everything. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know about all in. I'm certainly in. And this is what you get, isn't it? When people are passionate about something. You know, we were betrayed about 2 years ago. Well, not 2 years ago, just under 2 years ago. But we were betrayed, wasn't we? We were sold a lie. Zack Snyder was removed. We were lied to that Zack was removed because of the tragedy of his daughter taking her own life. But of course, that wasn't true. He was removed from the project. And what we got was absolutely despicable. And Warner Brothers are still insulting us. And I love Warner Brothers, you know. They're my favourite studio. But mainly because they own the DC property. And there's some stuff they've done with it which I absolutely love. But this is getting ridiculous now. This really is. Now, there's a couple of articles actually about, and one actually talking about the San Diego Comic-Con kind of fundraising that people have been doing to kind of get posters done and billboards done. So they're talking about us. That's massive. But let's talk about this beautiful trailer. Now, that bit at the end with all the Justice League members at end of the fight, with the flames or whatever it was, that was awesome. The whole trailer, you know what? I was really obsessed with Smallville during his original run, and I actually used to get my audio. I used to get 2 DVD players and a lead, and I used to just cut things together and make trailers because back then I wasn't on the internet. I wouldn't even know how to post all that kind of stuff on YouTube. I'm a technophobe. I don't know what I'm doing. I can barely do this video. But seeing a video like this is just beautiful. Now, I don't understand. Is Chris Dawson actually going to put something together and make it into a movie? He's got August the 30th there. So I don't really know, but I'm sure you lot know a lot more than me. But this is really exciting. Warner Brothers are seeing these things. But the most important thing, the most prominent thing, is that these sites are talking about the Snyder Cut. Now, this is happening more and more, but Screen Rant have always been talking about the cut. And I've got an article here, and this is by, yes, one of the biggest journalist who supports the Snyder Cut, Mr. Stephen M. Colbert. So, Justice League Black Suit Edition fan trailer introduces Darkseid. After numerous small teasers, a trailer for the popular Justice League fan edit project, Justice League Black Suit Edition, is finally here. The trailer shows altered Justice League footage mixed in with a variety of other resources, from original effects by creator Chris Dawson and his small team to snippets of other movies mixed in to create something that looks and feels entirely new. And after Zack Snyder was replaced by Joss Whedon as director of Justice League, the movie infamously went through substantial reshoots, drastically altering the film into a Frankenstein's monster of a movie, taking a page out of the Warner Brothers playbook. Many fans immediately started attempting to re-edit the movie into something more enjoyable, often with the aim of creating a product closer to Snyder's original vision. Unfortunately, with over 2 hours of footage Unfortunately, with over 2 hours of footage missing, including many scenes not even glimpsed in trailers, it's hard for fans to recreate Snyder's original Justice League. But the Black Suit Edition takes on an entirely different approach and appears to have virtually repurposed vast chunks of Justice League to make it into an entirely different movie. In addition to changing the score was awesome, by the way, Chris, meticulously altering the movie's colour grade, Dawson appears to have radically altered the story, inserting a Darkseid subplot, changing how Superman is resurrected, giving him a black suit like the comics, and more. While much of the footage may look familiar, a number of the key changes are sure to excite fans of the franchise, such as the shot of the Flash running and dodging Omega beams. That bit was awesome, suggesting Dawson may have found a way to include an even larger role for Darkseid in the third act. The trailer gives a release date of August 30th, so fans can only wonder what changes await until it's released. While many fans are still clamouring for clamouring for a Snyder Cut of Justice League, it's impressive to see not just how much the material could have been elevated without the behind-the-scenes nightmare that was Justice League's production, but also how many missed opportunities there were in the theatrical release of Justice League. If a fan can put something like this together in his spare time, Warner Brothers surely could have done better on Justice League, or still could. I absolutely agree with that article. I absolutely do. The more we see these fan edits, the more criminal the product they put out, seems to me. But the Snyder Cut movement is a massive one. And now they know we're there, and the mainstream media are talking about it all the time. This is brilliant. This screws the pressure on them. Because we've got another issue right now. God, it's hot in here, I tell you. It's Cyprus, 30 Celsius already. But hey, I'm here doing a video without no water. What's all that about? So we have another issue. Zack Snyder has announced that he's got 2 or 3 projects after the zombie movie he's doing for Netflix, which is interesting, which means what kind of time would he have to put this film together? Or has he been doing it in his spare time? I don't know. I don't even know if he's got a copy of the movie, his cut. I don't know how it works. I think he has rights to have access to it. He hasn't got a definitive rights on it. He can't release it on his own, of course. But maybe he has got a copy. Maybe he has been able to edit it and do his final edit. Obviously, VFX is a different thing. Music's a different thing. Some people say that Junkie completed the music. Some people say he didn't, which is another interesting situation as well. It's one of those hearsay situations which we don't really know. But it is interesting. But the good news is here that definitely the media are talking about the Zack Snyder release, the Snyder Cut movement. It's very exciting. Chris Dawson, all I can say to you, if you ever watch this video, keep doing what you're doing because it's amazing. It's an amazing trailer. If that was going to be in the cinema, I would be saying take my money now because it's awesome.